It was a Hummel. Huh. Okay, well, they're sending in some really heavy gear now. Oh! Okay. So we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 was the tank crew. That explosion then also killed like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, at least 9 to 10 other guys around the Hummel. Alright, howdy folks, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Gates of Hell, welcome to the Liberation DLC. This is going to be what I think is the very final battle, or not the very final battle, but the very final video in my Conquest series that I started right before the release. And we have gotten our Super Pershing, as well as a regular Pershing that High Command gave us to try to put these to the test to the top of our abilities to try and see how they perform against German vehicles. So I'm not sure to what degree we're going to see some actual super heavy German vehicles, maybe Panzer Vs. I don't know if we're going to see any Panthers, but we're seeing tons of Panzer IV, Sturmgeschützes, Hetzers, Martyrs, and everything in between. So I'm not sure if the Pershings are going to be overkill, or technically I guess it's a regular Pershing, and then of course the Super Pershing. Of course, also have our Calliope, and we have this 76 Field Mod HVSS. Field Mod having some extra armor in certain places, like here, this is bolted onto the side. Something that I only learned in the Discord for the official game today was the following, and I think this is actually something that is super important to showcase. Say you have this wall. Do you see this wall right here? You know, it's just a normal hedgerow wall that you can't really get through. Yeah, I know there's combat over there. We'll go to it in a second. If you get an explosive, I don't know to what degree it has to be. This is just a satchel charge from a tank, right? Watch what happens here as we kind of just experiment while stuff's going on behind us. The bushes disappearing is one thing, but now if you take a look here, it actually has removed part of this mound, and now you can go over it. This is game changing. I don't know if it's game breaking, but it's definitely game changing to me. That wasn't something that I knew existed. And now the ability to, I wonder what it's not even looking to Panzer IV. The ability now to, well, allegedly just change the map exactly to your will is insane. There are, what is happening? The Panzer IV, I was trying to explain something and he shot the 251 in the ass. Okay, and then we just kill him, but. So you can now use that tool not only to kind of play PvP and Conquest very differently, but there are also going to be single player missions for the Americans specifically. Hedgerow Hell comes to mind, and if you haven't seen it yet, it is really a Hedgerow Hell. That is going to be very different if you can just totally change the landscape. So it's going to be very interesting to see. Wait, who just lost? Oh! No! The Pershing just got turreted by a Panzer IV. What in the world? But yeah, that's going to change the way that I'm going to play Liberation maps. I thought I was kind of, I hate to use the word, stuck, for lack of a better term. Right? I thought, oh, I'm going to be stuck doing this a certain way. You're always going to have to, you know, maneuver infantry and vehicles through hedgerows in a certain way. But no, you don't. You can just literally... I'm going to move some of these Calliope crew to my Pershing, which I think is a better idea. And also we're going to grab a regular rifleman and put him inside the Pershing when they're done repairing it, because then he'll go and man that 50 cal again. But, okay, besides the fact that this is a really awkward start, and they just shot their own half-track, then, I guess, capable of penetrating the turret of a Pershing from a long range with a Panzer IV's main gun, it's all a little worrying, but, you know, it sometimes just is kind of like that. So let's swap to the rockets here, as our HVSS is knocking out. I think they might have knocked out... What? Okay. What is happening? Why did a Martyr just kill a whole bunch of Fallschirmjäger? What is even happening anymore? Where am I? The DLC releases and suddenly the AI has completely lost its marbles? I am very confused by all this. There's a lot of infantry approaching. I don't really know if these guys are worth rocketing per se. I could just load some Willie Pete and, you know, load some rounds. There's been a lot of discussion in the comments about Willie Pete rounds, and I actually do really appreciate 99% of the comments that I get, because usually they're very informative and interesting. People having something to say about their own thoughts on the subject matter that I talked about in the video, or just in general, you know, some information, whether they're from the military or they do a lot of reading or they just know stuff that I don't. I wonder, actually, can a Pershing have Willie Pete? No. So it's definitely been a very interesting conversation. It's turned out that I guess it's not a war crime to shoot Willie Pete at targets, even in an urban environment. But, you know, it still just comes across. Is this enemy smoke? It kind of just comes across as one, you know, when you see just a whole bunch of guys running around on fire. There is the martyr. So it's weird how, oh, I just accidentally used my Willie Pete smoke grenade. Hopefully that's not going to burn in stuff in front of me. Let's just use a rocket strike on that martyr. Also, something that I haven't really mentioned yet is pretty big in my opinion. They changed, oh, we got that martyr. They changed the way the trees are now destructed. Sometimes you'll see a tree get impacted and then they just explode, and not just like, oh, the tree falls over. Like, it genuinely makes it explode, which is a really cool addition. Something that kind of reminds me of a Band of Brothers episode, where, you know, where they're in the bulge and they're like, I think they're literally say like the trees are exploding around us. Okay, the 90 mil. I'm wondering to what degree that just now was kind of a random ass one-off fluke, because if I'm getting a Pershing in the game, I don't expect to get frontally pierced by. You know what? If he's doing this constantly, then I guess it makes sense. If he's constantly sort of turning to the side with his turret, though I'm not really sure why, because I don't know if there's anything like really over there. More martyrs, which is perfect for our HVSS to engage after we reacquire the target. Oh, it's just so satisfying. Okay, you gotta stop looking that way, though, buddy. I'm not sure what's going on there. Oh, that was HE. I didn't even realize that. Oh, another tank. Panzer IV-H. I kind of shot myself in the foot, and I don't know what you guys think about this in the comments, but it's always interesting to see. Oh, that's a large attack. The Panther in the game was initially marked as a heavy tank on the map. You see this with like the 3 stripes, or like 2 stripes, and like I guess it's like, you know, 3 triangles, and then the medium tank is like 2 triangles. So initially, the developers... Wait, what the hell is this thing? Oh, it's a 5cm flak. I've heard of this. I barely saw it before in game. It is a thing, and now I guess it's actually something the enemies brought in. That's a really big flag gun to be like a semi-automatic, or I guess, well, an automatic flag gun. So, I wonder what you guys think about this. The Panther was originally a heavy tank in the game. Not by name. If you hovered over it, it would say, like, you know, medium tank Panther, right, where it says heavy tank Pershing. But they're bringing a little weird tanks. Then I got a B2. God, what? Or is it a B1? It's a B2. It's so weird. I got so many weird tanks coming in right now. Am I running over friendlies? More medium tanks. We'll kill those first. So the Panther was first called a medium tank, and it still is called a medium tank, but it was referred to as a heavy tank on the map. So then I told the developers, like, hey, this seems really weird. Why is the tank a medium tank in the game, but you classified it on the map as a heavy tank? You know, pick one or the other. And I know the Germans, I think, technically said that the Panther was considered a medium tank to them. So, you know, pick either or, but it shouldn't say medium tank on the selection in the name. On the map, it shouldn't say heavy tank. That's very confusing. So they obviously agreed, which is awesome, because it was just kind of killing my OCD, if you can understand. Like, something that's called a medium shouldn't be pointed out as a large, or vice versa. But it kind of makes medium tanks blend in. Or I guess a Panther. Because if you see a medium tank on the map, you're like, oh, that's fine. That's just, you know, well, a Panzer IV or a Panzer III. But it could really easily just be a Panther. Is that something that is just me? Because when I see a medium tank, I get a little less scared. But when I see a heavy tank, I'm like, ooh, that's, you know, especially for the Germans, like, ooh, that's got to be like a Tiger or a King Tiger or anything, you know, along those lines. So it's actually, ooh, the guy got shot off the back there. A plane. I don't like that. I don't have AA still. I really should think of bringing some, but then again, how am I going to... Let's just move everyone. I really don't want my super Pershing. I really don't want anything to get bombed. Everything is so close together right now. I wonder if I can... I'm moving it up to here, actually, and rocketing. Oh, the plane's coming back. Okay, it's going for my super Pershing, I think. So let's move my super Pershing. Yeah, I guess let me know what you guys think about it. I'm not necessarily asking for the developers to change it back. I think perfect. Oh God, it's a 21 centimeter Naval Warfare. Don't tell me that bomber is actively. He's actively. Oh my lord, that was close. Okay, so it's a good thing I moved my super Pershing. But yeah, I'm just curious what you guys think about that. If you think, hey, should the Panther be marked as a medium? Should it be marked as a heavy? You know, should it be marked as... I don't know. I guess you can't really call... It's just the thing. That's the thing. Is a Panther a heavy tank? Yeah, when you compare it to the average Sherman, but not when you look at what it was called, how it was used. So it leaves a lot of questions. I think that's a very interesting point of potential discourse, I guess. Okay, are we going to rocket this area right here? It's kind of worth, but also not. But then rocketing is fun. As you can see, I didn't fully aim. Again, I said it before, we're going for postal code effect, which I guess is now my new term for when I say I'm trying to hit an area, not a specific target. If I'm hitting a target, I'll say, hey, target that house. If you're using a calliope, I feel like you're not really ever targeting a house. You're always going to be targeting an area on the map. And I'd rather be targeting like a larger area with a calliope so you can hopefully get, you know, a good spread. I mean, this regular Pershing is already wiping the floor with the enemies completely. We got tracked, but it's not a big deal. So I think we're just going to finish off this campaign with one more battle. All right, we are getting ready, gearing up for the very final time that we're going to be attacking in this US Conquest campaign. As you can see, we are on this pretty large but open airfield map, which is actually going, I think, to work heavily in our favor, considering we have a Pershing, we have a super Pershing, and I even unlocked another wave of reinforcements in which we have my famous and very lovable Chaffee, an M36 Slugger, another Hellcat late variant. I've been really starting to love these Hellcats. They are so fast, and the coolest part about it actually to me now is that this map is going to be great for it. Lots of driving, and I even got another squad in a half track. Then, because Liberation updated in something that I didn't have initially, was the P-47s in Conquest. Now we have 2 bombing runs with 500, I think, kilo or 500-pound bombs, which is kind of big. And then we have the heavy artillery barrage still. So we're probably just going to call in this heavy arty barrage on this back point. Our Calliope downside is reloading because we used it near the end of that last battle. So we're just moving our guys forward. And we're going to get some... Oh, we're already taking some light contact. We're just going to start pushing our guys up. And we're just going to go for it. I'm really excited. I am kind of... I'm not... Okay, come on. Stop having a little weird runabout. I'm not going to say I'm happy that it's over. I am, however, very excited to try to get into some new things. I've been wanting to, for example... let's actually get the guy out in the 50. Can we not? Is there another? Oh, right. We have to put a guy from here onto the back. And you guys got to stop kind of messing around. I was like wondering why I couldn't get a guy on the 50, but that's why. There we go. And it's going to man it, and now we're talking. Now we're live. And we're obviously blowing them up back here. Oh, God. Oh, we're really blowing stuff up back there. Let's get a P-47 bombing run on this one. We'll hold off a P-47 on the other one. I haven't even seen what they look like. But I'm excited personally to start a new campaign in Gates of Hell, maybe playing as the Germans against the Americans. That'd be something I think that'd be very fun to try as well. This is going to be a massive FU, including that 20 mil is about to be... Ooh! Okay, that was awesome. All right, let's just keep pushing up. I guess maybe we'll push one of the first armored units more off to the right side, more in the open airfield, just because we did some reinforcements coming in from off map. And then we'll save that second P-47 for when I really... Oh, we hit like random Germans. Ooh. Oh, scary. He was like in one of these I think it was, yeah, flamethrower was hiding in one of these shell craters. Kind of terrifying. Oh God! What is that? Well, it was a like a Wesp or something. I think that was a Hummel. I think it would have been a way larger explosion. So I can only assume that was a Wesp. It was a Hummel. Huh. Okay, well they're sending in some really heavy gear now. Oh! Okay. So we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 was the tank crew. That explosion then also killed like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, at least 9 to 10 other guys around the Hummel. Okay, that was just absolutely brutal. This has a real Fury vibe for it, I feel like. Now we're... Oh, you know what sucks? The guy got thrown off the back of the... He got thrown off the gun because of the explosion. Oh, he's just blowing up people left and right with the 75, or 76, I should say. Let's keep sort of crawling forward. We'll call in our super heavy weapons. I almost said boys. I was going to say heavy weapons boys and weapons, so I almost said boys. I don't think that would have really worked. And then our final wave will just be all the fun toys that I've been kind of messing about with this entire campaign. The Hellcat, the Slugger, the Chaffee, which has been honestly insane. A really, really good weapon. Especially when you really need to get rid of enemies. Load Willie Pete, and they're gone. But yeah, I'm thinking of starting a German campaign. What I think... Oh, martyr. No, I just was trying to rotate my tank. That's going to be a bailout. That's going to be a repair. What I think would be really cool is there's a mod on the workshop that I've been wanting to play for a while, which either removes all winter maps from your conquest, or it only makes you have winter maps. So I think it'd be really cool to do a winter map only conquest game, I guess is what the... We'll do a 500 kilo, 500 pound bomb right there. And play as the Germans, since we sort of have like a setting, like a Battle of the Bulge-esque scenario. So it'll be a whole bunch of German winter stuff. Because outside of like 1 or 2 missions, I guess I really haven't showcased... Oh, I should have... There's so many martyrs! Oh, I wish I'd dropped that bomb a little more this way now. They should at least kill this one, I think. Oh, okay, wow. Okay, we love that. That is great. Let's keep pushing up into this objective. Let's get our Calliope rolling. I don't think I really have anyone to heal yet even. We've been playing this kind of aggressively, but on an open map like this with our Pershings. This is probably the best map we could have gone. We'll say this is like... Well, I know the Americans didn't make it to Berlin. We can say this is like Tempelhof Airfield. That's the one German airport that I know off the top of my head that was near Berlin. I think it was near Berlin. We can just say this is like slightly alternate reality where Super Pershings and Pershings showed up and are fighting with the Germans on Tempelhof Airfield. Yeah, basically that's what I've been thinking about doing, which is just playing some conquests as the Germans against the Americans, so on the Western Front still. But yeah, checking out some of the... Another martyr. They're really sending martyrs after me here. But specifically, in the winter only, I think that could be a really cool sort of twist on what we've been playing in this campaign. Because I know you can easily just get winter maps in the Conquest for the Americans, but for some reason, I feel like I've been really unlucky with my... winter maps. I think I only got like 1 or 2 at the very start of my campaign, and then after that I kind of just didn't see them anymore, really. I don't think so. I can't really remember the last time I saw a winter map for Conquest, like a very long time ago. Calliope being absolutely huge, very nice and spammy, and guess what? We're gonna make sure that is double clear by hitting that one more time. One more time. This is just absolutely gruesome. Let's get these guys spread out along the right side of that Super Pershing, because I am a little worried about that reinforcement wave. I mean, I don't really care. Stu 105 doesn't really bother me. It's the potential for whatever's coming off the north side of the map right now that's really scaring me. I mean, this should be a relatively easy kill for the... No, not if he misses. Oh, we have some reinforcements over here. Focus the Sherman on the top right. Spread these infantry out more. Oh. Okay, guys, come on. It's just a little armored car. There's no way... I mean, a 50 cal should kill that. Oh, armor. Oh, it's an armor. It's just a little truck. It's a little 37 mil truck. My Super Pershing is just laughing at it, basically. I should be loading HE for this, probably, but yeah, this works. The downside is I'm like in the open air with infantry, which is a little bit less fortunate. Okay, I don't know why. Okay, good. Oh, is this a tankman down? We got more reinforcements to the point where it even kind of lagged my game a little, so I'm wondering if I should be worried about what's coming in now or not. If you're watching this video and you have, well, gotten the Liberation DLC, what do you like about it so far? What's your favorite American unit? I guess for me, it has to be the Hellcat. I have been a person who has loved the Hellcat in video games forever, but I always felt like it was misrepresented. It would say, oh yeah, it goes super fast and it's really great in this game, and then it would barely go slower or barely go faster than, like, you know, your average tank, your average Sherman. So seeing it in a game like Gates of Hell and finally seeing it get that speed recognition that I think it deserved for, you know, it goes like 80 or something in this game, and it really goes very fast compared to most other vehicles in the game. Like it outspeeds light vehicles, it outspeeds trucks. It is a really fast vehicle, and it really should be. I mean, that's the whole point of Hellcat, is to be fast and outspeed its opponents, be able to outflank units. And if the Hellcat can't, then, you know, that kind of defeats the purpose of the Hellcat. So it's cool to see a game where they finally say, hey, this thing is balanced because it has no armor. It has, I guess the late version does have some good anti-infantry capabilities because it has both a 30 and a 50 cal, but the early version doesn't really have great anti-infantry capabilities. The only thing that makes that thing, oh, that's a Panzer IV. I know this is a Super Pershing, but still, where'd it go? Can we just gamble that it was like right? No, we hit it. Oh man, that's nice. Okay. Okay, grab your grenade launcher. Oh, what is that? Another artillery. Dude, they are... Oh, the gun's broken. Okay, I didn't want to... No, I can't lose the... I can't lose the Super Pershing. I am going to be pushing into this objective. Regular Pershing pushing up. Let's get a guy on the back of this. Super Pershing is actually getting absolutely... Oh, it's a Sturmpanzer IV. They have a Brumbar. Okay, so they really upped their ante here against me. They're really coming at me hard now. We're trying to triple repair this. We're going to send our, well, decrewed, mostly still crewed, but somewhat decrewed Sherman 76 after this Panzer IV. I wonder if my Calliope is going to come back online. That one is down. Calliope, rotate. Sherman, focus on that Panzer IV. That's down. Okay, now we can focus on the Sturmpanzer IV while our Pershing rotates. These infantry keep crawling up. I need to deal with that machine gun. Oh, we're running nowhere. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh, no. Oh, the engine just got knocked out. That is actually really bad. This is actually really bad. I don't know if that's a fire or not, and if it isn't, I kind of deserved it because that was really bad play by me. I thought that those guys were further away than they were, and obviously, well, they weren't. So, okay, let's spread these guys out. Oh, Super Pershing's back up and running. Go heal this guy. We have guys next to us. Okay, the M1 Garands stay winning. The M1 Garands are really good. I mean, they should be. I really think that there shouldn't be any, like, balancing done for, you know, there shouldn't be any balancing done just for the sake of balancing. If you play Gates of Hell, you probably like the realism of it, the fact that it's not necessarily always balanced. You know, if you wanted to have balancing, you'd play a different game. I feel like you don't play this game to get the perfect balancing, although it would be nice to at least snipe. Okay, I need everyone to suppress a fire I love that new like tool that you can. So we actually, I think we just suppressive fired him. I'm not 1000% sure, but it's very likely that just due to overwhelming firepower, we were able to knock those guys out. We do have a rather small-ish, large-ish blob of rockets. Yeah, that's a valid target, I think. Let's knock out this Brumbar. I wonder if my Super Pershing should be able to knock that out. We're just going to advance. We're going to put this guy in the Super Pershing because we can. Oh, he just died. Wow, that's a really unfortunate turn of events. Super Pershing. We don't care. Oh, we're loading. We're going to load HVAP for this guy. Currently, everyone's busy, so I'll only have 3 crew members. That's where they couldn't. Oh! No! No! Oh my god. Oh, that's just a troll. I guess, fair enough. Fair enough. That was totally on me. I really was getting a little cocky there against the Brumbar. It looks like he's dead. We're going to try something with my favorite tank. I kind of want to see how fast this thing can go off-road. I've seen it on-road. We're going to just try to continue this as we... Oh, wow. They're really taking out everything. I don't really care. I don't really care. I think the campaign is over. We might as well try to see what we can do with the final dance of the Hellcat. It's still going 45 kilometers an hour for a tank with 2 machine guns, a 30 and a 50, and the ability to have a 76 mil. I think this is pretty decent, especially, you know, just don't ask about, hey, can we, you know, withstand a single shell from a, oh, that should have been more damaging. I'm hoping the machine guns can knock that guy out. Go, 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 go. Yeah, that's okay. I was worried about that. I was worried about that. Spray to 20. Okay, we're done. Brumbar. We're really lit on this vehicle. Yes. Hellcat Supreme. I think that's a good way to end. I love it. We just lost a lot of our units there, but we were not playing that one to showcase how good we are or were. I was just trying to showcase the Pershing, the Super Pershing, and I guess in a direct fight with a 150 mil, which I'm pretty sure that would have been HE and not heat, that Brumbar still stood a very good chance against even a Super Pershing. So that is going to be the end of the campaign. I thoroughly enjoyed this one. I definitely expect to do a whole bunch more of Gates of Hell as we move on throughout the Liberation DLC. Expect more missions, expect a bunch of conquest, and yeah, I had a great fun time playing Liberation DLC a little early. Huge shout out to the Gates of Hell developers for allowing me to do that, and showcasing this has been one of the more fun things that I've done in 2023. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one.